That will die.
Unleash your power.
The spirits smile upon me. I grow in power. The spirits grant me blessings. I grow in power. The spirits smile upon me. I grow in power.
My journey to Pandemonium has allowed me to see a new world. One that is almost too fantastic for mortal eyes. The ancient battlefields stretch before me. A desolate space that is occupied by small, scouring beasts. They search the lands endlessly, thriving off the magic that lingers from battles long past.
The spirits smile upon me. I grow in power. My power grows vast. My spirit grows vast. The spirits smile upon me.
No one has seen an armored destroyer since Diablo was exiled from the burning hell centuries ago. Before then, they were the bulk of his army, and they crawled, thick as locusts over the face of their master's realm. Should the Lord of Terror ever return, I fear they would be his heralds.
Any other archer would have fled as I charged, but this one stood its ground, staring down the arrow's shaft through lifeless, empty eye sockets. Even as I swung my blade to take off its head, the thing loosed another shot. How can we fight an enemy that has no fear, nor thought for its own self-preservation?
I grow in power. My power grows vast. My spirit grows vast.
I once met a raving drunk who claimed he had wrestled with a succubus, a demonic creature that possesses the form and face of a beautiful woman. He said she cursed him and tore out the heart of his friend before he made a narrow escape. Really, young men are given to such exaggeration these days. Dear reader, I am Abd al-Hazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse. The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it. And I would expect any...
The Rift Guardian has found...
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land.
Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places full of excellence.
I grow in power.
Are you ready? Then you're...
overflow with blessings.
The bestial hellions are demons that can be summoned from the burning hells with the aid of foul sorcery. They are given to chasing down their foes and attacking them with savage fangs. This usually allows some spare time for their masters to craft their dark spell work and finish off the victim.
My power grows vast.
The Mallet Lords are brutal overseers, second only to the seven evils themselves. The Mallet demons rule the seething outer reaches of the hells that surround the central realms and have long refused to join any of the lesser evil's armies. Surely the destruction would be unthinkable if such a thing ever came to pass.
The spirits grant me blessings. I overflow with blessings.
Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
My power grows vast.
Not all dangerous demons are large and imposing. The dust imps are little more than children in size, but they possess the cunning and bloodlust of far larger creatures. They take cover in the shadows, emerging only when viable prey wanders too close. Then they ambush, leaving little more than bones behind them.
The way open.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
I grow in power.
Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally humans until the Vizieri corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended.
The Rift Guardian is here.
The spirits smile upon me. The spirits grant me blessings.
Searching for the maggot brood has been quite an adventure. I first observed the corpse of one near the road to Westmarch, where it raised such a stench that my new assistant vomited twice on my favorite traveling cloak. The stains came out eventually, but I was sorely vexed.
I grow in power. The spirits grant me blessings. I overflow with blessings. The spirits smile upon me. The spirits smile upon me.
Though this Reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greater threat. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. That shield was not made for protection. It was made to cripple, maim, and kill.
My spirit grows vast.
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I discovered very
cannot
little during my
carry more.
eavesdropping, except that the word Magda was repeated several times in their charts. Oh well, now I journey to the safety of my home, where I may put these worries behind me.
I can't carry anymore. Overburdened. The spirits grant me blessings. I cannot carry more.
The Herodric Scrolls describe hulking phase beasts as sin made flesh. Asmodan granted them great power, allowing the beasts to shift in and out of sight at will. It is believed that the Lord of Sin only looses the phase beasts against uncommonly clever enemies who cannot be bested with tooth and claw.
The Rift Guardian has found...
Overburdened. My power grows vast.
Such a brave soul.
To be honest, I can't believe I'm still in business.
Are you strong enough?
I need help.
The tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
The spirits grant me blessings. I am hurt. Heal. I need healing.
spiderlings alone may seem unthreatening, but their presence should be a warning for travelers. For wherever there are spiderlings, there will be matriarchs, and the fully grown arachnids are extremely protective of their young. The spiderlings themselves possess strong appetites, allowing them to do considerable harm to a cornered adventurer.
Asmodan created the demonic Hellflyers after he nearly lost to Tyrael in battle thousands of years ago. The angels made glorious use of their great luminescent wings to outmaneuver the demon host and assail its commander. Frustrated by his near defeat, Asmodan began breeding winged demons capable of tearing the angels asunder.
I must wait longer. I am healed.
There has been much debate among the Horodrim regarding the shadow.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
I need to go back.
You...
My stomach feels strange.
Don't be shy. That will look nice on you. Do come back again.
I cannot afford that.
embrace you.
I will enjoy this.
Only the most talented mages can summon skeletal guardians. It takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents, and even more power to sustain them. In the hands of a master, however, the guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts until the end of time.
I strike at your heart.
The deserts of Kyrgyzstan are majestic, expansive, and full of stinging swarms of insects. They may seem a minor nuisance, but these vermin carry numerous strains of pestilence. One of them was trapped in my boot once, and my foot swelled up to the size of a melon before the infection cleared. What horrible creatures!
Needs more time. My spirit grows vast. Need more time. Time for a challenge.
I did not think anything could make me more miserable than I already was, being dragged from camp to camp by ignorant cultists. But then, these ice porcupines began to show up in the night to harass me with their ice quills. Unfortunately, being caged, I could not beat them off with my shoe.
Mr. Noob.
The Rift Guardian is here.
You have triumphed. My name is Elif. What do you need? I am returning to town. The spirits grant me blessings.
You look like you could use a new item of, well, isn't that nice?
not your worst idea.
Not quite.
Prove yourself.
Challenge.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned them, and they roam the city in their inhuman forms, stripping the souls from all they encounter.
Your death comes.
The colossal Gorgon is merely a colossal myth. In folklore, they are sons of an infamous demon who smashed half of hell in anger after the prime evils were defeated during the Dark Exile. Why, if I had a gold coin for each of these tales, I would be a wealthy man indeed.
The Anarchs were among Malthael's most trusted advisors, and his fall to darkness affected them deeply. Gone were their radiant wings and calm, balanced counsel. Now they possess only malice and cruelty, and the insatiable desire to destroy all living things.
I strike at your heart. Your evil undoes you. I grow weak. Need healing.
Accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in
Not
dark
ready
and
yet.
forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
Need healing. My strike is true. I am healed.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Never. You have triumphed. Hello. I am returning to town. The spirits grant me blessings.
Anything could happen. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
I cannot afford that.